So at Broadway, we are here with Rahul, one of our good friends, and I'm proud to see him after 20 years. He was a founder member of Cassidy's division. The band no longer exists, but he still goes on playing his music. And the entire inspiration, the flora and fauna of Meghalaya, he stayed there for a long period of time and making music, making people-to-people contact, people engagement. Rahul, talk about the new music that you are doing at this point of time, your ideas.
Oh, I just play music at any point of. I'm in my 50s now,
Yes.
so I play what comes naturally. You see, so that's because if you've been playing, I've been playing the guitar and singing since I was 17, so that's a long time, and that's a lot of different. I don't like to use the word influence, but a lot of different types of inspiration. India itself is so broad in its culture that you hear so many songs, right? And just I'm a songwriter, singer, and guitar player, so I bring that together in whatever format that might be. I'm currently actually now in a couple of months about to launch a new band, right? Where we are trying to do. See, there's the old music from the 60s and 70s, which is a lot of strong lyrical content. And there is the music from the 90s, the 2000s, I mean the 21st century.
Yes.
And I'm thinking of how do you create a blend so that if you go to a place, I mean, you could have somebody who's much younger than me, also liking some songs, and somebody my age or 10 years older than me, also liking those.
So you want to blend how Oasis or Coldplay would jam in with Allman Brothers? Something like that?
Actually, I never use references like that.
Yeah.
I am Rahul Gohroy, I play Rahul Gohroy's music,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You
Oh,
understand?
that's a very
That's a
good
very unique way of
approach.
looking at it.
And also, like I would.
Here's something, because this question was asked.
Yes.
If you're not an Anglo-American musician,
Yes.
you're always supposed to quote people from England or Australia or Canada or the United States. But I haven't grown up in those places. Yeah, I've traveled a lot around the world. I spent my childhood in Tanzania. So there's that African influence as well. So I really don't reference music by saying, I want to be like this or like that. It's just what comes naturally.
to you.
Yeah.
So that's the best way to be. Like I really appreciate that. And can you say like what brings you to Broadway and like also the history of this place and what your association with it?
Yeah, I'll have to explain a little bit. Today we're celebrating Bob Dylan's birthday, which is about 3 days away.
Yes.
Now, my musical guru Luma Jao in Shillong has been doing this from the year that I was born. That was in 1972. And across time and my own life, Dylan's the only musician I've seen who's played everything. See, again, he's a musician who hasn't referenced anything to play his music, or at least that's my perception of it. So, Broadway is a place where, since last year, I guess, they have been holding this event, and I always try to be a part of it because then there's one thing about how do you present Dylan.
Yes.
So I always work on the set so that my Dylan set doesn't sound like Bob Dylan's music.
That's
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
that's
nice.
another way of putting it. I mean, of course, the chords and the lyrics and the melody,
The
but
structure remains the same.
yeah, but a different sonic
Style of-
template
Yeah.
and way of approaching it. And Broadway, anyway, even before music started here, has always been a very nice place because of one particular factor. See, I've noticed in all these years I've played, Western music in India is largely confined to places that might be, for the lack of a better word, described as elitist and affordable only to a certain category of people in the context of the economy and society of this country.
Yes.
But Broadway is beautiful because it allows people from a much broader socio-economic spectrum to participate
Yeah,
in
that's
the
why you
events.
see it's like brimming house full. Like,
Which is why you were screaming and saying my seat's going.
yeah, because they are saying that like you cannot
You wouldn't
go
be
out.
saying that anywhere else because everywhere else is a 3 to 5-star property. So it's not affordable for a majority of the people in this country,
Yeah,
right?
because I can see people are standing in queues to get a table, and
Yeah.
the like waiters are like
And he
just
said that
like
it's
they're just
people
barely
coming
able
from
See,
to
different
manage.
spectrum.
When we talk about music and performance, we forget what are the prices. Is it affordable?
Yes.
Yes, that's a very key thing.
Yeah, so once you make it affordable, then a lot more people
Can
wo-
engage.
can engage with it.
Yes.
So I believe Broadway has a greater agency in events like this because they can create a greater range of people coming for the event.
Excellent.
And also, like, just a parting question, I would like to ask you, like, over the years you've been playing.
Yes.
So, like, what do you think personally in the music landscape has anything changed?
You mean from the time when I
Yeah,
began?
yes.
Oh yes, everything's changed.
Technology.
See, if you look at 21st century music,
Yeah.
the basic construction of music and its purpose has changed.
Yeah.
So, a lot of it, without wanting to be critical of any individual or artist or anything, I'd say a lot of it has become more superficial. And how do I put it? A lot of 21st century music to me seems to be like something that you just play in your car or in the background when you're having a drink. It's not something that you're actually listening to.
Yes.
Yes, so that is one big change. Secondly, technology helps you make music in a different manner. So therefore, 80% of the music has no instruments at all.
And, like, just like if you could hum something, like, as a parting like song.
As I said, and right by candlelight, conjure your long black hair, and that half smile that plays upon her lips, so easily the painter's snare.
Thank you so much. We
Lovely.
really enjoyed speaking with
Lovely
him.
speaking with Rahul.
And
Thank
like
you.
we hope to meet you again and have an
And,
in-depth
and very thank you
conversation.
for the Bob Dylan tribute.
Yes.